Now streaming 24/7 on Roku streaming app. Also Amazon Fire TV. Hit the search bar and type in Built for This Radio. Also subscribe and follow us on YouTube at Built for This Radio. Twitch TV, Built for This Network. Mixcloud, Built for This Network. Twitter at WeBFTN. Also, we got advertisement. If you need to promote your businesses, email us at bftnadvertise@gmail.com. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak. Network for the strong, not the weak.
The zone, man.
Said I woke up feeling too handsome. I'm the man in the handsome. Like Shawty don't want me to dance with her. I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault. Yeah, I play my part like the last song. I walk on beats like damn son. She, what you find is please. She all on my dick, all on my dick. It's a little bit personal, yeah. And I hope you notice I've been working on, yeah.
I'm a Chico going beast mode, automatic like a free throw, gon' stop me. Looking too good with them jeans on through the peephole, tryna beat it like Rocky. She was tryna apologize, told her it's okay in a way you could give away the top too sloppy. I be tryna be on your body, I'm tryna get naughty. When you come home, home.
Oh, she, look at the plain Jane. She wanna stay, but I cut on my wrist. Used to cuddle the bitch. Yeah, look how I switch. I'm focused on me and I'm walking on beats. Now look what I did.
Was broke as fuck, I mean broke as fuck, it's no lie. The cold shit, I just roll up and get high. Yeah. How you sell? I see blue, grass, and green skies. Told the niggas I was up next, now young and popping up like I died.
I'm feeling too handsome. I'm the man in handsome. Like Shawty don't want me to dance with her. I take my pants on. Like she don't want me to get too close because she scarred. Cause her last nigga had broke her heart. It's not my fault.
this network for the strong, not the weak. We are built for this network for the strong, not the weak.
You are now tuned in to your number one radio station.
Built for this network.
You are now tuned in to your number one radio station.
Built for this network.
I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my soul. Yes, I can feel it in my soul as I live this life. Cheers, round tree.
It's that Mad Knox music.
Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. A niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. A niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. More feet swag in the third dimension. No limitations. My thoughts are expensive. The devil trying to sabotage, but I handle business. Always had a weakness for half-naked women. No strangers to the concept of paradise. Drinking Dawn Perignon, this shit feels right. Boss mode forever, trendsetters. This the new era, spinning plenty of cheddar. Jersey playboy, I'm dope, I'm way better. Oh, this is chess, not checkers. Fly shit, another stamp on the passport. Lambo the same color as a motherfucking teleport. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah. It's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend. My niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living life. Courtside watching the Nets play the Heat. Young nigga preach, I stand out with the black sheep. Skills on fire, some burnt up fish grease. So I could care less about the gossiping. I'm important like humans needing oxygen. Peak game, putting points on the scoreboard. So handsome, I'm plotted on by these whores. Riding out, yeah, I'm on my high horse. Legendary shit, this I will die for. Empire State chilling on the top floor. So major, living large 40 acres. I take the money over being famous. Ahead of my time, y'all niggas outdated. I'm God's favorite, strip club connoisseur. Lick the champagne pour, we could take a bath in it. Shiz round tree the name, yeah, no gimmicks. Panoramic view of the world, man. Yeah, it's just me and my girlfriend.
Yeah.
This ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up,
Yeah.
shit. I'm just living
life.
Panoramic view of the world, man.
Jungle Brother Zulu
It's
Cash,
just me
what's
and my
good?
girlfriend. A niggas ain't cool as the earth spin. Middle finger up, shit. I'm just living
Truck
life.
D, built for this network in the zone, what's good? Poetic Spins, built for this network in the zone, what's good? My
Shit,
brother
I'm just
T-Man,
living life.
Tony Williams, in the building, built for this network in the zone, was good. Yeah, rest in peace to our brother Chiz Roundtree, who is with us in spirit. I am DJ Mad Knox, the crown holder. You right now are tuned in to Theory of the Culture show right here on Built for This radio YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, we on Twitch on Built for This network. We on Miss Cloud at Built for This network. You know what I mean? We got the Roku and Amazon Fire TV at Built for This radio. We trying to do it, man. We trying to corner the market out this piece. You feel me? How y'all feeling out there? How everybody doing? I hope all is well. It's better to be seen than to be viewed any day. You already know. And I'm feeling, hey, I done won half the battle. You know what I mean? Because I'm here talking to y'all, and y'all here rocking with me. You know what I mean? So I can't complain too much. For real, for real. All is well. Like I said, I'm just gonna tap into some things that's going around in the culture, you know, and you know, give you my little opinion, you know what I mean? And that's all as well. Make sure today, later on today, I want to say around 7:30-ish, you know what I mean? Call Your Play show with the #1 chief rocker and the Commissioner Truck D, you know what I mean? That's going to be good. You know they going to talk sports. They going to talk jokes. They going to do it all. So, and it's going to be good, man. I definitely want to hear their opinion about the past game that happened Monday with Miami and Indiana and other moves that been rocked around the NFL so far and everything else. So, and you know, the predictions that they got for this weekend divisional playoffs that's coming up this weekend. So you make sure y'all tune in for that. You know what I mean? Also Thursday, tune in to the House of Sins with DJ Poetic Sins. You know what I mean? We'll be rocking it, putting it down. Friday, you got the two-step king DJ Mukadeen, him and Aunt B. Fabulous Fridays is going down 6 to 8, 8 to 10. Saturday mornings, you know what I mean, around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you know what I mean? My brother, the T-Man, Tony Sanchez, Eye of the Storm, Spin the Block Saturdays. He be putting the damn thing down, making you clean your house from the rooter to the tutor. You know what I mean? For real. And Sundays, we got the double power play team of DJ Mukadeen and Poetic Sins. Poetic Sins 11 to 1. Mook come on from 1 to 3. That's gonna be a good set off spiritually, you know what I mean? Playing the best gospel joints ever, lifting up your spirits, getting your spiritual right. If you can't make it to church, because I know it's gonna be a cold one this weekend. They talking about these storms coming through, hitting certain states. If y'all can't make it to church, tune in to Poetic Sins and Mook. You won't miss nothing. I tell you that. You know what I mean? And we reset Monday to my brother, the #1 chief rocker, Jersey Vern. You feel what I'm saying? Recapping entertainment show, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, rocking 3 hours nonstop, talking what he talk, doing what he do. And then Tuesday, me and the #1 chief rocker, the Jersey Connect show, man. We talk what we talk and do what we do there. You know what I mean? And that's always a vibe, because you never know what the hell can happen in that show. I mean, yesterday's show was I don't know what was going on in yesterday's show. It was a lot of flirting, it was a lot of freaky tales being told, and it's just you gotta be there. You gotta be there. That's all I'm saying. You gotta be there. But overall, what I'm saying is the team are built for this network in the zone. We do what we do. It's for the strong, not the weak. You know what I mean? We keep it locked. We keep it lit. We stay live. Come on, man. It ain't no job. 2026, we in the mix. You know what I mean? Let's get it. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, I'm going to start off with a couple of positive things before I go into the actual rant of things, because, you know, I could be on a rant, and I love to hear, you know what I mean, my chat room intertwined with me and give me their opinions on what I talk about too. And I do read chat. So if you, a person that's in the background, shout out to all the background listeners, and you want to come in and have an opinion on stuff, make an account, man. You know what I mean? Come in the chat room and just join us. You know what I mean? And when we talk what we talk, come in and, you know what I mean, put your 2 senses in it. We're going to shout you out. We're going to make you feel good. We're going to welcome you. And we're going to read your opinions live on air. You know what I mean? Yes. For real. For free. Yeah. So, hey, man, with that said, let's get it in, get it on, get it started. Like I said, this is Theory of the Culture Show. It used to be as myself, DJ Mad Knots, my partner Chiz Roundtree, you know what I mean, who's no longer with us, who's up in spirit, but he's with us in spirit. You know what I mean? He's in a better place, and he's always here in this show every time, and each and every one of our shows. You can feel the spirit of Chiz just supporting us, rooting us on. You know what I mean? Also, rest in peace to our brother DJ Brew. Rest in peace to Uncle Mike. Rest in peace to, you know what I mean, Rough Buff, and a couple of other people who passed away this past 2025 year. You know what I mean? Listen, we still healing, but we gonna keep it pushing for them. You know what I mean? That's real talk. Real lingo. You know what I mean? Shout out. I want to give a big shout out. Where my round of applause at? Let me get my shout out. Shout out to the LSU girls dance team. They going viral right now for using the whole Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl theme music. And when I looked at that thing, first, let me get that round of applause. Yeah. When I looked at that thing, they kicked that shit. You feel me? They killed it. Word up. Shout out to LSU girls dance team for using that. You know what I mean? That was real big, real major. I loved it, yo. You know what I mean? And that's what we need. That's the positivity we need. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, that Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl performance, I know a lot of people hate it. A lot of people love it, but one thing's for sure, two things for certain. That shit gonna be talked about up there with like the Janet Jackson controversy, the Michael Jackson shit, the Beyonce Bruno Mars shit. That performance is definitely top 5. That Super Bowl performance of Kendrick is definitely going in the top 5 performance of Super Bowl of all time. You know what I mean? Let me get some light because it's starting to get dark over here in Jersey real quick. There you go. So yeah, man. So shout out to LSU girls team, dance team, man, for putting that together and everything. You know what I mean? Word up. I appreciate y'all for doing that. Another thing I want to say today, happy birthday to North Carolina's own female MC. I won't even say female MC. She's just an MC. She's a spitter. North Carolina, Rhapsody, what's up? North Carolina, stand up with that. Rhapsody, happy birthday to you. Happy 42nd to you, sis. You know what I mean? She was born in the 83. You know what I mean? Happy birthday to Rhapsody. Super dope. Super dope. If y'all ain't up on Rhapsody, please get from under the rock you on in right now and go Google her. Google her. Like for real, Google her. Like she is her. She's not spitting. You know what I mean? There's no shade what I'm saying, but she's not spitting the Cardi B type. She's barring up. She's like in that bar caliber bar. You know what I mean? For real. So, hey, shout out to Rhapsody and happy birthday to you, Queen. For real. I might be getting my ticket for this one. Motherfucking Roots Picnic. June 27th. June 27th. Roots Picnic. I might be getting my tickets to go to this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. The lineup of the Roots Picnic is T.I., Bun B from UGK, De La Soul, and motherfucking Nas in that bitch, man. Come on.
Come on. I'm dead serious. I'm finna get my tickets probably next month. I'm not even waiting. If not next month, damn sure gonna be in March. That's for damn sure. I'm going to that. That's going down June 27 in Philly. You know what I mean? More details to come, and I'm sure they're gonna add more on the marquee. But you got Nas, De La, T.I., and Bun B. Come on now. That's gonna be a movie in itself. You feel me? Roots picked it, man. They be doing it big, man. Shout out to them. Yeah, man. So let's get into the shits. Let's get into the shits. First of all, I want to know, how do people feel about A$AP Rocky? If you don't know who A$AP Rocky is, that's Rihanna's baby father. Because is they married? I don't know if they married. If they are married, that's Rihanna's husband, baby father of her children. But he's dropping an album, and they making it a big controversy that he's projected to do certain stuff, and he's only projecting to do these type of numbers because of the Rihanna fan base. Now, A$AP Rocky, pardon me, is he's not a bad rapper. I'm gonna say that he's not the worst. He's not the worst, because I done heard the worst. You feel what I'm saying? He's not the worst. He's from Harlem, but he's an okay rapper. You know what I mean? The A$AP mob is a whole movement out here. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ferg and all of them people. But A$AP Rocky, man, they saying the reason why he's gonna do well, and I haven't heard the album. See, when these blogs blog a lot of these stuffs out, that's because a lot of these artists already let the media, I should say, the inside media, the industry media's outlets hear the album before us general public hear the album. So they get a lead on writing about the album and stuff like that. And a lot of people feel like A$AP Rocky album is okay. And if it does win over the projected sales of it all, you know what I mean, it's because of the Rihanna fan base. Which I don't know. I really personally don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta get back to y'all on that one. Because with me, I like to hear an album with no skips. Then I go into, I analyze an album in 3 parts. That's why it takes me like a week to really like give a full review of an album, because I just don't hear the album once and give an opinion. Like, I give it 3 parts. Me being a producer that I am, I go by beat production, beat selection, or whatever the case may be. Then I go by sequencing, how, the flow of the album is. Then I go into the actual lyrics of, whatever he's saying. So that's how I analyze an album. Is it gonna be great? I don't know. You know what I mean? Some people saying, yeah, it's definitely gonna hit because of the Rihanna fan base. Some people saying that shit is just gonna be a straight dud. So I don't know, but we'll see. You know what I mean? It is what it is. T.I. is coming out with the final album called Kill the King. It got a single coming out that's produced by Pharrell. Pharrell is trying to make a run. I ain't even gonna hold you. Pharrell got so much music out. They say he premiered another exclusive that he got on actual A$AP Rocky's album. And he got another, I think, a Pusha T solo joint that he premiered and whatnot at the Louis Vuitton runway, and that was in Paris, I believe. He premiered that. But T.I. coming out with the final album called Kill the King. Now, Is it gonna be T.I. final album? You know, we always hear rappers all the time saying they retired, they not doing no more albums, they done with it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe he just having a moment where he's gonna do this album, but he's not gonna fully put, you know what I mean? He's just gonna fall back from music for a minute. You know what I mean? I don't think this gonna be his real final. I'm done with it. Can it be? It could be, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. You know, T.I., you know, they said he did a comedy show, which I haven't heard, but they said it wasn't it. You know what I mean? It wasn't it. So, you know, maybe he trying to, you know, and T.I. got other investments and stuff going on. You know what I mean? It ain't like the album, the music thing is just the bread and butter. You know what I mean? He got other businesses going. He got other incomes coming in. You know what I mean? His son Damani, man, that's that. If you talk about somebody that's carrying on the legacy in that family far as music, Damani, that guy, man, that guy is it. Damani is it. I know he don't get mentioned like that, but that boy, he a craftsman. He's one of them young ones that really write and really bar up and do all of that good stuff. So if you haven't heard Damani, T.I.'s son's music, go check that out, man. He got great music out. He got great content and videos out and everything. Yeah, and he's one of them. He's one of them for sure. So Kill the King coming soon. Based off the title, I can see Kill the King can mean anything. It could mean, it could be a double entendre or something, meaning you could kill the king, but you can't kill the man, and all of this stuff. You never know what the spin-off can be playing off of that. You know what I mean? So you don't know, but he announced it to be his final album. I don't know contractually, is he putting it out independently, or does he still have a deal with either Atlantic or Empire, one of them people that contractually he has to do this album? You know what I mean? But it's gonna be interesting to see. You know what I mean? As far as T.I. is concerned. Yeah, man. So, hey, speaking of albums, man, I'm gonna tell you this. If you haven't heard, you know what I mean? That motherfucking Third Eye of a King Side A by your boy Man Knox is out right now. You feel what I'm saying? Instrumental albums, the number 8 album. You know what I mean? If you haven't copped all 7 of the things, go on your, you know what I mean, wherever you got music from, wherever you get music from, wherever streaming service you get music from, go and get it, man. Get all 8 of them hoes. You know what I mean? I put work into this thing. And I got a joint called The Interludes coming out with one of my artists, Jevin June, spitting on 2 of them tracks, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to come back with the side B of Third Eye of a King. So it's going to be a movie for these next couple of months, man. And also, February 1st, the beginning of Black History Month, is the beginning of the official Built for This radio, Built for This network radio. You know what I mean? Built for This radio network.com. Built for This radio network.com will be dropping February 1st. You know what I mean? Applause to that shit right there. You heard? Applause to that right there. You feel me? Independent broadcast company, broadcast and entertainment company, independent, putting it at work, making it happen, doing what we do. You feel me? It's what we do here. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it is crazy as hell. Drewski, man. Drewski. if you've been under a rock, then y'all gotta go do y'all research. Drewski, I want to say he's a comedian. He's a what title would you get, Drewski? More of a content creator. You know what I mean? I won't say he's a streamer like Consonant. Shout out to Consonant, who's trying to put out his own fashion line and everything else. You know what I mean? Big ups to him. But Drewski is a content creator. Drewski went viral, and a lot of the pastors and bishops and reverends and whoever else may concern you want to call them are mad at Drewski because he did a skit mocking a lot of these pastors and how they be in these churches. You feel what I'm saying? One, Drewski is a content creator. Okay. Two, to all the pastors and whoever it may concern, if you feel some type of way how Drewski is doing this content and portraying you, you shouldn't be filming your content on a website. They give him that ammo. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like he's only going off of what you guys put in front of him. He's a like a comedian does. No different than a Eddie, no different than a Chappelle or anybody else, or Kevin Hart, or whoever you want to, whoever your favorite comedian is, Cat Williams, you know what I mean, Mike Epps or whatever. He's going off of what you put in front of him. You know what I mean? So you can't be mad at the man for content creating, which is his job, because he's not hating on nobody. He's not sitting there being Twitter fingers and saying XYZ. He's actually making front of the situation. You know what I mean? Making front of the situation. But you guys take it to where, oh, he's the devil, he's mocking, he's doing this. Well, guess what? If you on camera saying nobody leaves this church until they get more than $1,000, or you up in the air like you levitating, or you know what I mean, you putting all of this stuff on camera, then what you want this comedian to do? I'm confused. You know what I mean? Shout out to RC, Minnesota's finest in the building. What's good, Sizzle? I'm just confused. RC. I'm looking at the chat. Drewski ain't doing nothing wrong but entertaining. I think the fact of the matter is, because he's getting the big pub of it, you guys are mad about it. Because let's just say if anybody else who did it and didn't have the platform of it, you know what I mean, y'all wouldn't be mad. It's no different than, again, it's no different than what Dave Chappelle did on his sketch comedy shows, when he was doing the Prince sketch, when he was doing the Rick James and all of them. Like, Drewski is really putting a production. His production is great. He's putting money up to making this stuff happen, and is going viral and is entertaining to us. Y'all mad about the situation, but y'all pastors putting all of this on in front of us. You feel what I'm saying? It's this, and the crazy part is you guys are going viral. It's all in these big time media blogs like Shade Room and all of this stuff. That's look, Pastor whoever Wine is doing this, and Bishop that is doing that, and all this other crazy shit. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it, man. For real. Y'all just be wilding in the sense of what y'all got going on. Man, listen, Drewski, keep doing what you're doing, bro. You know what I mean? Keep entertaining. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all. I find it real funny. You know what I mean? Because guess what? If it was taken real harsh, you could have been caught up in kidnapping and shit. Oh, nobody leave until we get $1,000. This, that, dirt, and whatever else is going on. Like, yo, you know what I mean? It's just crazy to me how it's cool for y'all to put all this stuff in front of the camera, but when somebody mock y'all about doing what y'all doing, y'all get offended of it. Guess what? Don't go crazy about the whole thing and put yourself on blast. Again, you don't put yourself on blast. You putting yourself on blast, you're gonna get caught. Just like in the same thing, how I report stuff that's in the culture, I'm going by what is being presented in these blogs, on YouTube, on this, that, and the dirt. I'm going to sit here and talk about it and give my opinion about it. You know what I mean? And that's just the bottom line of that situation. You know what I mean? It's just crazy, yo. It really is. RC said, lots of interesting stories this past week. That Corey Holcomb confrontation was funny to me. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? The Corey Holcomb thing, everything. It's just that, for real. Also, RC said that Cracker Jack preacher should have got mocked for that. Yes. So, hey, if y'all up there doing what y'all doing for the sake of the almighty dollar, you know what I mean? Why y'all mad at Drewski for doing the same thing? Y'all entertainment is his motherfucking entertainment of doing what he need to do to mock the situation. Don't put it on camera no more. Bottom line, don't put it on camera. Cause guess what? If he was making fun of Puffy or somebody, oh, y'all have been up there laughing your ass off. If he did the whole you follow me type skit, and you know what I mean, made fun of Puff with the whole thing, y'all have been laughing your ass off. But again, cause it's y'all being made fun of, y'all don't like it. But shout out to Drewski, man. Drewski, keep doing your thing, man. Keep shining. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? I think somebody need to cough up the bread. A lot of these stations or YouTube or whatever you want to do, man, y'all need to call Drewski right now to get that man his own show. For real. Dave Chappelle or somebody, put that bread up. Chappelle, you got enough Netflix money. Yo, put up that bread. Hey, Kevin Hart is close to Drewski. Casanat, y'all got the bread. Yo, executive produce that man a comedy sketch show, man. You know what I mean? For real. Do that. Make that happen. You know what I mean? Make them even more mad about the situation. Yeah, man. Shout out, oh man, big shout out to Harvard University. They get ready to open application. You know what I mean? Harvard University is opening application for the Nasir Jones Hip Hop Fellowship. You feel me? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Harvard University doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Harvard University opened up applications for the Nasir Jones Hip Hop Fellowship, which it started in 2013. You know what I mean? So they've been doing this since 2013. And Harvard University, the Hip Hop Fellowship teaches to break down lyrics from the legendary artists who paved the way in hip hop via Curtis Blow, Grandmaster Cass and the Furious Five, Grandmaster Flash, and etc. You know what I mean? So, yo, that's super dope. Yeah, for sure. I love that for them. RC say when Chappelle made fun of Prince and Prince flipped it and put Chappelle on his album cover dressed as him. That's what I'm saying. Like, and Prince was a good sport about that. Hell, even Rick James. You know what I mean? Rick James came on the couch and sat down and told the story and whatnot. You see what I'm saying? They knew what Chappelle was doing, made fun of him, and it was cool. Like, they got it. They understood it. You know what I mean? But again, you get these people who's supposed to be a man of the cloth want to get in the uproar, but you putting on, again, like RC, they putting all this shit in front of the camera. So what you expect a comment or content creator like Drewski to do? Just sit back and try to figure out another way? I mean, he doing his thing regardless of the fact, but hey, again, like I said, y'all entertainment is his entertainment, and he's gonna make fun of that. He ain't doing nothing, and the fact that the shit is funny on top of that, and I think that's what y'all mad about, because it's funny as fuck. You know what I mean? And then the production is good on it. You know what I mean? So they can't be mad at nothing. Shout out to the #1 Chief Rocker Jersey Vern. Built for this network in the zone. What's going on, Chief? Thanks for tuning in. Post say on the road, still tuned in. Please be safe on that road. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, shout out to Harvard, man. Opening up applications for the Nasir Jones Hip Hop Fellowship. Been going on since 2013. And from a lot of program directors, they said Nas has done more for hip hop than any artist out here, bro. That's super dope. That is super dope. Where you can actually go to college, take a class, and break down lyrics from the pioneers who paved the way in hip hop, from the legendaries of like the early LLs, and you know what I mean, even some of the from when I'm reading, they try to avoid a lot of the rap beefs that was on record, but for the most part they try to put a lot of the storytellings into it. So if you never been to the Bronx, or you never been to one of these cities, or whatever the case may be, and you got a guy like Melly Mel is talking about broken glass everywhere, people pissing in the hallways, and they just don't care, they studying that. You know what I mean? That shit is dope. And I think it's so important for this generation to know, even if you're stepping into the arena of wanting to become a writer, an MC, or whatever the case may be, the lyrics matters. I don't give a damn what you see with this mumble rap shit that's going on today. The motherfucking lyrics matters. You feel what I'm saying? For real. I'm not marking the mumble rap. You get your money, you do what you want to do. But me, I am a motherfucking bar person. I want to feel your story. I want to feel your metaphors, your assemblies, your everything, your double and triple entendres. I want to feel all of that shit. You know what I mean? That's just the cloth I was growing up on when I came up loving the motherfucking game and the culture of hip hop. The bars. You know what I mean? Hell, for the most part, we ain't know what the fuck Bone Thugs and Harmony or Twister or any other of these motherfuckers was saying. But when you slow it down and you actually get what the fuck they was talking about, you like, yo, that's some good shit. You know what I mean? Hell, motherfucking Crossroads was on the radio 10 million times. And the only part you ever knew was the hook and Miss Your Uncle Charles, y'all. You know what I mean? Busta Rhymes. He fast rap his ass off too. But you slow it down, you catch it, and you be like, holy shit. You know what I mean? It's some good shit out there. You just gotta listen. Listen. Word up, Poetic Sensei. Shout out to the artists giving back to the culture. RC said, did you get a chance to listen to Nas' latest album with Premier? I had mixed feelings about it. I did, RC. And I'm gonna break that down. Let me finish. RC said, same here. It bars first when I evaluate hip-hop songs, storytelling too. Yes. I love the bars. What I got out of the Premier and Nas album, just based off of the title Light Years. The title to me, RC, Light Years, was like a double entendre of saying golden era. Now, me being a producer that I am, I'm listening to the production. Like I said, I analyze an album in 3 phases. That's production, that's sequencing, and that's lyrics. You know what I mean? So when you look at the title Light Years, it's kind of, to me, they going into the double entendre of saying golden era. Now, fast forward, if you go to the production, you see Premier use a lot of break beats in the production. You feel what I'm saying? Which was part of the golden era of hip hop, which brings to songs like Writers and, you know what I mean, all of that good stuff. You know what I mean? If you're basing it off of, could the production been a little bit more rugged and street and whatever the case may be? Yeah, I get it. Was Nas talking that talk on it? He definitely was. Nas was giving you some shit on there. Like, if you talk about bars, one of my favorites was Nas, Esco, Nasir. Nasty, Esco, Nasir, where he, you know what I mean, killed Nasty Nas and Esco and became Nasir. That beat was hard. But I looked at it in that phase of the title Light Years, meaning golden era, a lot of the break beats, even the songwriters where he's shouting out all the writers who did graffiti and everything else. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I took the production and the whole album as a whole. Even him celebrating the females, you know what I mean? On that, a song called Kings, where he's talking about the sons, because he had a song called Daughters, so he talk about all the guys, the sons out here, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's just, you know, my thing is like, yo, that's how I felt about it, you know what I mean? Poe say lyrics are instrumental for her. She says she's a poet. Lyrics always catches her ear, but some with instrumentals. Yup, that me too. Shout out to Nikki Giovanni, one of the best whoever did poetry. Shout out to the last poets who did poetry over beats. Shout out to Gil Scott Heron. Shout out. It's so many. It's so many. It's so many for real that did poetry over instrumental beats. That's always, you know what I mean, super dope. RC said good album. Nas was on point lyrically. Nas always. Yes. Premier had some good beats, but I wanted a little more gutter from him as always. Yeah, I think that part. I think because when you hear Nas Primo track, even if it's on a regular Nas album, you use, like RC, you used to the New York State of Mind. You used to the Nas's likes. You used to the all of them type of records that had that dum, 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 dum. You know what I mean? That gave you that motherfucking ready for war type shit. You know what I mean? Like you ready for it. You know what I mean? I think that's what that side of the part was missing from it. You know what I mean? Like I said, I felt like like I said, the Nas Esco Nasir record had that a little bit in it because it had that little bit of grit sound in it. You know what I mean? Everything else was more melodic, chopped up samples or whatever. Even the old school break beats he put with it. But I get it. I get it. That's what I'm saying. I get it. So we our general ear, when you think of Nas Primo, you know what I mean? Even when they put out the single Defy My Name, that beat was super gritty and crazy. So it was like, oh, we ready for one. You feel what I'm saying? So I could feel kind of people saying, yo, Premier kind of effed it up production-wise because we ready for that. You know, Nas gonna bring the lyrics the way Nas bring it, like RC said, but we wanted that hard, that shit that be like, yo, an anthem. We wanted the anthem, like another, you know what I mean, New York or Nas's like or whatever the case may be. So I get it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Poetison said Jill Scott too. Shout out to her new album coming soon. Yup. My girl, my baby mama, she get ready to drop an album. Yep. Yep, baby mama. Jill. She ready to drop a banger. She got two of them singles out right now. Pressure. Beautiful people. That's just ready. It's just a go. And shout out to motherfucking her using one of my favorite underrated producers. One of my favorite underrated producers. Top 5 underrated producers to me. If you're talking about underrated producers, and that's motherfucking David Banner. Yep. David Banner. You say David Banner is all over the album. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. David Banner is low-key one of the most underrated motherfucker producers in the hip-hop game. For real. And I know a lot of them. You know what I mean? And he's one of my top 5 who should be in that elite people of production. For real. You should definitely, I won't say, you can say 10, but if you're doing 20, David Banner should be somewhere in your 20 list of producers. For real. That's a fact. RC said, to me, DJ Premier is the best hip-hop producer of all time, so I expect perfection from him. Yeah, I get it, RC. It's no argument. It's no argument. Like I said, the album, sonically, the album is good. Sonically. Like, can you sit in your car and ride and be on the road with that album? Yes. No skips or nothing. You just play that motherfucker, get in your song on the road, and you know what I mean? You gone. Is it one of them joints that when you ready to lace up your motherfucking boots and be on a motherfucking front round with this shit? No. No, it's not that. You know what I mean? It's not that. It's one of them joints you put in the car if you motherfucking want to listen to some just cool ass motherfucking bars. Like I said, you hitting the road, you going from wherever work to wherever, and or traveling on the road to another state. Yes, no doubt, hands down, that's the album for you. On some shit when you ready to go to fucking war and lace up the Black Timbs type shit, nah, that ain't it. You gonna go on fucking New York State of Mind like a motherfucker if you gonna go there. You know what I mean? Word up, you gonna go into that realm. You know what I mean? For real, you gonna go to premiere one of his joints with fucking Biggie and shit. You know what I mean? So it's just like, you know what I mean? Yes. So yeah, that's how I take it. You know what I mean? That's how I take it. Let me get back to the list because I don't want to hold y'all too much. You know what I mean? J. Cole was the last topic, but Nicki Minaj beef with Don Lemon. I don't know how to feel about this shit. Nicki Minaj, I don't know what's her motive. You know what I mean? She beefing with Don Lemon. I guess she said some, Don Lemon got his own platform now. He's not part of CNN, so he's independent. He goes on he got a good following on TikTok and whatever socials he's on. He goes and talks his shit. You know what I mean? He talks his shit about fucking how Trump using ICE agents and everything. Nicki Minaj sit there, goes on his platform, says something homophobic, call him a cock-sucking lemon and all this other stuff. I guess, you know what I mean? Her and Mariah Carey had little words. Now, Don Lemon said, you know what I mean, he definitely signing the petition to get Nicki deported, because there's a big petition going around for Nicki to get deported. Like, she lost over 10 million fucking followers and everything else. I don't know, and naturally Trump is siding with Nicki Minaj because she's motherfucking sitting there, word to my man RC, nut hugging fucking the whole fucking Trump administration and shit. You know what I mean? Like, she just lining them up and blowing them down. You know what I mean? Sucking their nuts off and keeping it pushing. So it's like, one, is you trying to either save your family, you know what I mean, your husband or yourself, or what is your goal here? What is your goal here? Cause this ain't it. You're hoeing yourself out for pub to be noticed still, where all you had to do was fucking put music out. You know what I mean? Put music out. You want to be in everybody's shit. You want beef with everybody. You want to do all this crazy shit. And the claim of what, though? What are you getting out of this? What did they promise you? You know what I mean? For real. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. For real. Tony said Don Lemon is a sellout. Could be. And I heard that about him plenty of times, especially when he was on CNN, Tony. So your opinion is valid. You know what I mean? RC said Nicki definitely is MAGA now. Doing interviews with Kurt's widow, she picked a side. She definitely did. But what's doing that, right? You basically, I'm guessing, is trying to save your family. Is your family over here illegally like a motherfucker? You feel what I'm saying? Is you trying to get a motherfucking what you call them, with a pardon for your molested ass husband who's a registered offender. You know what I mean? All types of shit. Like, the shit is just crazy. It's nuts. It's insane. You know what I mean? Like, I don't take Nicki's talent away. Her talent is her talent. She can rap. But the shit she trying to do on a political front is just not it. And like RC said, she picked a side. She don't give a fuck about the fans. She don't give a fuck about where she come from. She don't give a fuck about none of that. The culture of hip hop, she don't give a fuck about none of that shit. She picked a side and she's staying over there, which is fucking crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't know her intentions. I don't know her long game, her end game. I don't know none of that shit. But I'm sure more is the motherfucker come out and be exposed at the end of the tunnel. You know what I mean? Poeta Sin said Nicki doing too much. She is. She's doing a lot. She's doing a lot. A lot of people feel like J. Cole killed the big three. Cause J. Cole coming out next month, I believe, with an album called The Fall Off. You know what I mean? He dropped is it a single or a video single called Diss 2? Something like that. You know, J. Cole barring up. He doing his thing. Again, J. Cole was talented as hell. You can't, when you talk about bars, J. Cole got them bars. But now people feel like cause he bowed out of the beef with the whole Kendrick thing, he can't talk nothing gangster. He can't talk the slick talk. He can't be on a platform trying to, you know what I mean, do all of this motherfucking like you that guy type shit. And they saying he killed the big three, which the big three was Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. So I don't know. The backlash of him apologizing to Kendrick and bowing out because he didn't want to go and face his brother who he had to come. See that, and this is why I say our culture is so fucked up. For real. It's so fucked up. Our culture is really fucked up. Cause we inherit beef. We inherit beef. Now let's just say if somebody would have really like died over this beef, and I'm just talking, I'm not even talking to Drake's side. Let's just say somebody got arrested, shot, stabbed any day from Cole's side or Kendrick's side. Then we would be like, yo, they gotta kill it. They gotta stop the violence. It ain't right. Those brothers, this, that, and the third, everything else. But when a man bow out because he doesn't want to beef with his brother, because he know how his team feel, and he said it on his actual festival that people want bloodshed, and he doesn't want that. He doesn't want bloodshed on his hands, on his conscience. Now, this was Cole 10, 12 years ago. That didn't give a fuck. I'm talking about the entry of Cold World type shit. Yeah, he would have been all for the shits. But the fact that that man got businesses, he's married, he's with children, he got people that's depending on him, he got a whole label he's running, he got opportunities, he got a couple of bags that's in a waiting from there, and he bows out because he doesn't want to beef with his brother, and he'll be a man and apologize and diffuse it. Now, yo, I can't look at Cole and say he killed the big three. He did this, that, and the dirt. To me, if Cole felt like this was getting out of hand to where his crew wanted bloodshed and it was gonna be another motherfucking Biggie Pop situation or another motherfucking Nipsey Hussle where I know my man, I know the person who shot him, or this person that K. Dot knows shot K. Dot, J. Cole man, or J. Cole man shot K. Dot man. Now these the two head figures got to collide and do this shit on some mob shit and try to come. Man, fuck all that. J. Cole, I'm gonna support you, brother. I'm gonna purchase the album. Big ups to you for being a bigger man than anybody out this motherfucker. Motherfuckers like Charlemagne and Fat Joe go, oh, I don't know, I can't fuck with Cole. You know what I mean? He killed the big three. I can't look at his lyrics the same. Yeah, hip hop is always gonna be a competitive sport. Hip hop beef, if you can keep it on record and nobody gets hurt, amen, hallelujah, best man won. But when a real leader know his crew and his crew is ready to get active and it goes beyond fucking music, it goes beyond lyrics, now it's bloodshed, I'm putting motherfuckers in the pine box, I don't give a fuck who it is, they the ops. As a fucking leader, you want to avoid bloodshed. That's what the fuck Cole did, and I commend J. Cole for that shit right there. To me, J. Cole, you get the motherfucking big ass round of applause for that shit. For real. Fuck that. Fuck that. For real. Where is wrong? That shit is crazy. Our culture is so fucked up. Word up. Tony said most artists don't want beef with each other in the industry. The industry pushing it. They are. And that's why I said, Tony, we the only culture that's motherfucking contradicted. Cause had that been bloodshed going on, everybody, even the general public, like, yo, this shit gotta stop. The violence gotta stop. You know what I mean? This, that, and the dirt. People shouldn't be dying over records and everything else. But at the same time, this man bowed out gracefully from the beef with Kendrick and Drake or whatever the case may be. And yo, now he comes back out, putting a record out. Oh man, I can't look at him the same because he bowed out of that Kendrick and them beef. You know what I mean? He can't talk to man. Listen, I just don't get our culture, bro. I love it and hate it at the same time, and this is the reason why. You feel what I'm saying? Because we can sit there and inherit beef. But when a person be a bigger person and walk away from the beef and try to come out and put out music, now y'all trying to look at him funny. Oh, he ain't about that life. How you know he ain't about that life? Because he said what he said. So y'all wanted to see Cole and Kendrick and bloodshed being splattered between the two motherfucking camps. Y'all wanted another Biggie Tupac situation. Y'all wanted another motherfucking Pop Smoke situation, another Nipsey Hussle situation. Y'all wanted that. That's what y'all saying. Because y'all can't look at this man the same. Y'all wanted that. All right, bro. Cole, salute to you. Drop that fall off, man. I'm going to support it. Because I know the bars is going to be crazy. I know the production is going to be crazy. How you rolling that out is going to be crazy. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to the project. J. Cole, Jill Scott, T.I. album, final album coming out. The Kill the King, that's coming out soon. Roots Picnic, definitely June 27, Nas, De La Soul, T.I., Bun B on the bill. That's going to be super dope. Happy birthday to Rhapsody. Shout out to the LSU girls dance team for using that Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl scheme to definitely kill a competition. Nicki Minaj, you on some bullshit. Shout out to Harvard, who's opening Harvard University, opening apps for the Nasir Jones Hip Hop Fellowship classes. You know what I mean? ASAP Rocky, I don't know what your album gonna do. Maybe, I mean, hell, you got your white fan base that's gonna support it. Just do your numbers, sir. Just don't be fucking pulling out no guns and shit on people, because you know motherfuckers is watching you. You just got off of a motherfucking gun trial last year, you know what I mean, and beat that case. So, you know what I mean, be careful on how you move out here. You know what I mean? For real. Tony said, I got that Jill Scott. Don't play. Oh, man, that don't play? Come on now. She talking that talk in that shit, too. She talking that talk for them ladies. You know what I mean? Hey, fellas, listen to me. If you listen to that Jill Scott don't play. fellas, listen to me. Listen to that Jill Scott don't play. She talking that talk for the ladies. You feel what I'm saying? I know a lot of ladies is gonna be playing this motherfucker, that song on TikTok. They gonna be, you know what I mean? All that shit, bro. Nah, Jill got some shit. Shout out to David Banner, who's basically executive producing the album because he's doing most of the production on it. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be tough. I'm just happy to see Jill Scott back with it, man. But listen, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Again, tune in to Chief Rocker and Truck D's show. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all go get that Mad Knox, man. Third Out of a King, Side A. And I am out of here, man. By the blessing of God, I'll see y'all in the chat room. I love each and every one of y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And, man, we are out of here, brother. Peace, love, and soul.
Feel all this energy